Hello, my awesome Aspen Metal colleagues. It's me, Officer Morgan. Good morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on what time you're watching this video or what time zone you're currently in. Now that I have your attention, it is time to be serious. Myself and Mrs. Taylor have been trying to plan a day for me to meet with all Aspen staff to go over our safety and security policies and procedures. Unfortunately, it's hard to get all of our staff together at once. However, Ms. Taylor came up with this wonderful idea to reach out to you all in video. With that being said, I need for each and every one of you to pay close attention to this. This pertains to the safety of our staff, students, and parents while on campus. If you have any questions after watching this, you can contact me in person or via email. Okay, first thing we're going to cover is parking. All staff members, teachers, instructional aides are required to park in the back parking lot. We need to leave Saginaw Street open for admin, office staff, visitors, and parents. However, if you work in Wing 3, you're allowed to park on the back side of Wing 3 on Lansing Street in the street. CMO parking is for the CMO office between the cafeteria and Wing 3 only. Okay, now let's talk about gates and securing gates, cafeteria, sanctuary, and so forth. Whenever you walk through a gate, you're required to immediately lock it behind you unless you have another class following you from behind. Gates are only allowed to be left open if an SRO or staff member is present. This is the same with the cafeteria. If an SRO is not present at the cafeteria, the glass doors need to remain closed. This is for functions, PE, etc. Now we're going to discuss yard duty and recess. If you are assigned to yard duty, recess, lunch, PE, etc., you need to be aware of your surroundings and activities that are taking place. TAs should not be grouped up together. They should be separated throughout the recess field, monitoring the students while at recess or any other outdoor activities. You need to be proactive versus reactive. If you see something that doesn't look right or out of place, investigate or contact an SRO immediately for us to investigate and make sure that the situation is safe for staff and students. Be aware of your surroundings. Okay, every classroom has an emergency clipboard in it next to the exit door of your classroom. It's a large red plastic clipboard. This clipboard contains lockdown protocols, fire, earthquake, cold atom, evacuations, and so forth. I need for each staff member to review this and be aware of the protocols for each incident. Next thing is a code B. For those new staff members who do not know, code B is similar to a soft lockdown. A code B is when a student is acting out, doesn't want to stay in class, wants to run about the campus, then a code B will be issued. Again, code B is similar to a soft lockdown. It requires you to lock your classroom doors. Once the code B is lifted, I will let you know, or admin will let you know as well. Okay, lockdowns. We have three types of lockdowns. We have a soft lockdown, a hard lockdown, and a code red. I will explain these to you now. A soft lockdown basically is there might be a situation taking place nearby the school but not an immediate threat to us at that time, or we might have a disruptive parent or somebody on campus and we do not want the children to witness this. So if a soft lockdown is called, you will basically lock your doors. Most students that need to use the restrooms during a soft lockdown will need to be escorted to the restroom and back. So again, soft lockdown, basically just lock your doors and can continue about your business. A hard lockdown requires you to lock your doors, close your blinds, and move your students to a safe area. We will cover this later. I will schedule a day to go to each classroom and we will conduct lockdown drill practices. We will conduct a soft lockdown drill practice and a hard lockdown drill practice as well. Code red means we have an immediate threat on campus. Code red basically means we're upgrading from a hard lockdown to a code red where we need to place our students in a safe area and take whatever action required to protect yourself and your students, such as barricading your doors, so forth. Again, we will discuss this when I come to each classroom individually. Any lockdown will be broadcast over the radio and the PA system. Fire drills are required to be conducted once a month. Your first fire drill, I will let you know in advance, because we do have little ones on campus that need to be prepped and taught on what to do during a fire drill. After the first fire drill, the fire drills will then become unannounced. You will not know the day or the time. It will just be randomly conducted. Next is Collin SROs for assistance. We all need to be on the same page with this. TAs and teachers, if you are having a problem with a student on the playground or in the classroom, instructional aides, please try to handle this yourself. If not, then reach out to your teacher. If the teacher is not available or unable to address the situation, then you need to reach out to admin first before calling a SRO to assist you. Keep in mind, if it's an extreme emergency or a situation that requires our immediate attention or something has turned physical, then by all means reach out to us. But again, first address the student, let the teacher know, or call admin before calling us. Keys and IDs. Unfortunately, keys have been misplaced and lost. Some of them have had their IDs attached to them. This lets the person who finds them know where we are located and that these are campus keys. So with that being said, it's required that you guys no longer carry your staff IDs on your campus keys. They are to be separated. Also, we require you not to leave your campus keys and IDs in your vehicle overnight or on weekends, just in case your vehicle happens to get broken into. Radio procedures. Again, channel 1 is our main channel. We ask that you do not broadcast any students' names over channel 1. If you're going to have an in-depth conversation, I ask that you switch over to channel 2 or 3. These 2 channels are also available. Also, if you hear, for instance, myself call Mr. Hodges and ask him to switch to channel 2, please do not jump on the radio and ask somebody else to switch to channel 2. It is impossible for 4 people to talk on one channel at the same time. Again, this is why channel 2 and 3 are available, and you should be monitoring your radio closely. I thank you for your time. If you have any questions or concerns, again, please reach out to me. Have a good day.